The member representing Ido, Osi, Moba, Ileje Federal Constituency of Ekiti State, Honorable Davidson Akinlayo Kolawole, has shed light on the proposed tax reforms, including the increase in value-added tax. According to Honorable Akinlayo, Nigeria currently has the lowest VAT in Africa, and the proposed increase will be gradual, allowing businesses to adjust. He emphasized that the reforms aims to strengthen the economy, enhance tax administration, encourage business growth, and boost national revenue.
My name is Honorable Davidson Akinlayo, member representing Ekiti North Federal Constituency, comprises of Idosi Mobile Legion and from Ekiti State. Yes, it's actually a good proposal from the president for their 4 tax bills. One has to do with tax reform bill, the other one has to do with VAT, the other will have one that will change the name from FRS to Nigeria Revenue House, and we have the other one, personal income tax. So there are 4 bills that are due for repealment. We want to repeal the 4 bills. So what the bill has to do is they want to merge all these. We have so many taxes in the country. We have duplication of taxes. So the bill intention is to consolidate all taxes in one drop box. So when you apply, when you file for VAT, you have the derivation too. Derivation is the contention, is the bone of contention that people are actually, what is derivation? And derivation is about the good and services, where that good and services is derived. Like right now, MTN that I use, they file the VAT in Lagos because Lagos is the headquarters. But I use MTN in Abuja. That the derivation of that the usage should be paid to Abuja, not Lagos. But year in, year out, they pay that derivation to Lagos. They pay that value-added tax to Lagos. They don't pay it to Abuja. So what the bill intends to change is, okay, wherever anything you consume, I consume sugar in Abuja, I should be able to pay the VAT of that sugar to Abuja, not to Lagos, because the headquarters is in Lagos. So the president, what they want to do is to decentralize the tax rate of VAT. That makes sure the VAT is a consumable tax. So wherever you consume the product, that's where the VAT should be paid to. Because if you see how they generate tax, how they generate VAT now, Lagos collect almost 75 or 80% of the entire VAT in Nigeria. Because virtually all the headquarters of all the companies are in Lagos. So and it's not the president said, if we continue this way, Lagos will be like a country inside the country. So let's decentralize these taxes, and let also make sure the weight are evenly distributed. Because if you see people from here, they rush to Lagos for white collar job, they rush to Lagos for job employment. Because every company see Lagos as having where they make money. But if these taxes are decentralized, people can also stay in Abuja and work, can go to my state and work there, because whatever benefit you derive from Lagos is what you have in my state. So that is about that number 1 part. The number 2 is when you say federal inland revenue, inland means within. That's what it means. Federal inland revenue is within the country. And federal inland revenue also collect taxes abroad for the federation. So that is why we said, okay, if it is federal inland revenue, that means the company, the agency is actually acting outside its purview, because you're not supposed to be getting taxes outside the country to federation, because inland means within. So that's why we say, okay, we need to change. If you go anywhere in the world, you see treasury house or revenue house, revenue this, revenue that, you can't see inland in many revenue houses and revenue body in the world. That's why we say, okay, let's change Nigeria, let's change federal inland revenue to Nigeria Revenue Services. So that means it's Nigeria, it can collect taxes and revenue anywhere in the world. That's what, because it is now. What if they act outside the purview of Nigeria, that means they're acting outside their reach. So which is not good. The third one is people came to submit a memorandum and also contend with. They thought the bill want to take over the job of custom, of NITDA, of NCC, of which other agency, NASEMI, but no, there is no section of that bill that speak to that. No section of that bill that speak to that they want to take over the job of custom. No, but people are misinterpreting the content of that bill. No section of that. But what the section says is to consolidate all taxes. So the revenue custom will not be collecting multiple taxes for people, so that the burden, if you look at it now, if you bring cars from US and you want to clear that car at the port authority, you pay to custom. When you come out, you pay to other, so many agencies, people that import goods, they pay to what's it called, SON, they pay to NAFDA, they pay to this. It shouldn't be. It should be one revenue. So let's consolidate all those revenue, goes to one pocket, because all those money goes to federation account. So that's the intention of that bill is very good. It will help Nigeria, and it was a lot of people in Nigeria. 25% are paid taxes in Nigeria, both corporate and individual. 25% are paid taxes. But with this new tax bill, it will be extremely difficult for anybody that's taxable not to pay tax.
Honorable Akinlayo also shared updates on his constituency projects, highlighting initiatives in education, infrastructure, and economic support. He expressed his vision for the constituency. Honorable Akinlayo disclosed the Federal College of Nursing and Midwifery Establishment Bill, which has passed its third reading, aiming to bring quality healthcare education and job opportunities to the region.
What we are doing at Constituency is to give back to society that has given so much to us in terms of support in the past. And we are trying to reconstruct some schools, to give some schools a facelift, and also giving bursary to students of higher school of learning in my federal constituency. And we are also buying jam forms for the high school leavers that wants to produce to higher school of learning. And we paid white for paid GC, we paid NEPO for a lot of people. And we also give stipends to small businesses, for startup businesses, and to also support them in their small business they do in a little way. And we've also done some roads. We've also facilitated some roads to our federal constituency, especially the one that we've broken jeans in the community for over 24 years. The road has been abandoned. Every government comes, inspect, and they leave. But we make sure when we went for campaign, we told them that by the grace of God, this road will be tied before 1 year in office. And to God be the glory, before our 1 year in office, the road was started. We make sure we work towards that. We talk to whoever that concerns, and they gladly help us to make sure the road is fixed. So we are good with that. And we've also done a whole lot of things to our youth. You know, my area is a youth populated area where you have students of higher school of learning. And what we are doing now, what we intend to do now again is to offer another bursary. On Sunday, we are doing bursary to 800 students in higher school of learning in my federal constituency. And we are also doing empowerment to a whole lot of people in my federal constituency, and for the widows, because I lost my dad when I was young. So my mom is a widow. So I like to take care of widows. So we are giving widows some stipends to aid their businesses, and we are also giving them a whole lot of things to support them in whatever area we can. So that's what we are able to do. We have a lot of plans as well. It does people's life. So the most important thing is to have good debt. So you plan when God give you good debt. So we have plans for our conscience. Right now we've able to bring up a big establishment bill in a federal constituency for Federal School of College, Federal College of Nursing and Midwifery. And the bill has gone through third reading. We only need to transmit to the Senate for concurrence so that the bill can be sent to the President for assent. So we've gone through that. When we resumed, we took it upon ourselves that because where I am from, we don't have any federal presence when it comes to higher school of learning. So we took that upon ourselves to make sure that will be established before the 4 years in office. And again, our plan for the future is to do better than what we are doing now, is to deepen democracy to the grassroots, because the poorest of the poor, they are the one voting the more. So we want to touch their life so that they can feel the impact of democracy.
Looking ahead, he reiterated his commitment to improving the socio-economic landscape of Ekiti State. With various projects underway, he urged his constituents to remain patient and hopeful, assuring them the government policy are paving the way for long-term progress. Comfort Olayinka, DCTV News.